Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Samsung Galaxy S.
Hey guys, so today we have a very special guest in the studio. It's the first ever, and I mean the absolute first Galaxy S phone. Presenting you the Samsung Galaxy S i9000, the original model with the good old home button. And we're gonna compare it to its grandson, Samsung Galaxy S9. Just to see how much we have progressed in terms of design, camera, display, and pretty much everything that we have in today's age of smartphone compared to the very first Samsung Galaxy S phone. The Galaxy S was surely a beast in its days. For 2010 standards, this phone offered so much features. Right from the start, it was all about giving people the most options. And we still see this mindset implemented on the current Galaxy S9, and this is why it's the most complete phone on the market feature-wise. So Galaxy S was the king of its time, released in the June of 2010, and with this phone, Samsung introduced the home button design that continued towards 7 generations till the Galaxy S7 family. And eventually, it ended when the S8 was released in favor of the new era, the era of bezel-less infinity. So design-wise, you can see the Galaxy S is a shiny piece of plastic, and surprisingly it feels solid. Fits comfortably in one hand. Of course, it has a super small size, and we have the home button along with the 2 capacitive touch keys. There's a headphone jack, a charging port, and a removable back, and of course the micro SD card slot is here since the start. Most of this stuff is still present on the Samsung Galaxy S9 8 years later, but there's a world of difference when it comes to the overall design look and feel. The Galaxy S9 is the pinnacle of Samsung design. Absolutely one of the best looking smartphones right now. Gloss on the back, aluminum on the sides. It feels and looks gorgeous. Obviously back then we had no security hardware on the phone, so no fingerprint scanner whatsoever. But now not only we have the fingerprint scanner, but also the facial/iris scanner. And over the generation, Samsung has made their name known for the awesome displays they make. Their Super AMOLED displays are the best in the business. The Galaxy S rocks a 4-inch Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 480 by 800 resolution with 233 ppi. Fast forward to Galaxy S9, it has a 3K Quad HD Super AMOLED display, 1440 by 2560 resolution, and according to the display made, it is the best display on any smartphone right now with a whopping 570 ppi. It has HDR10, Gorilla Glass 5 protection, it's curved, it's infinity, it has 3D touch home button, and the always on mode. There's just so much awesomeness and innovation that Samsung has done with the display over the years. We can only imagine how far they can go in the future. We've also progressed quite a lot in the software/hardware department. The Galaxy S runs the humble beginnings of Android. We have the Android 2.2.1 version, and the S9 runs Android 8.0 Oreo. So you can still see some similarities like the 4 applications in the dock that hasn't changed. The Google widget is still there. The phone dialer icon and the contacts icon look very similar to the icon of the Galaxy S9. For 2010 standard, the software was great. You have multitasking, the ability to kill apps, check the RAM, and camera app is just filled with so many features. It's the most feature-loaded camera app of that time probably. So you can set up scenes, you have exposure options, you can change the focus modes as well. We have outdoor visibility feature that brightens the display. I have to say, I mean, this thing is fully packed with features even for the old software standards. Under the hood, the Galaxy S rocks a Hummingbird 1 GHz single core processor with 512 MB of RAM, while the Galaxy S9 rocks Exynos 9810 octa-core processor with 6/4 GB of RAM. That's actually more than my PC back in the days, which is absolutely crazy. Okay, so let's test out the real life performance and see how much of a difference that we have in 8 years. Now both phones are completely off, so I'm just gonna quickly start up at the same time, and Samsung Galaxy S GTI 9000 came up first, but obviously the winner will be Samsung Galaxy S9 without any doubt. Oh, the music. Okay, Galaxy S9 done. and the Galaxy S1 is also on. So 8 years and about 8-second difference at max. Even after 8 years, the boot up time is not terribly slow, only 8-9 seconds slower than the Samsung Galaxy S9. But let's open up some applications. So obviously I'm not gonna be opening third-party apps, just the stock ones. So you can see phone dialer, obviously faster a little bit on the Galaxy S9. Messages, and that actually is faster on the Samsung Galaxy S. You can notice that the Galaxy S has no animation whatsoever. It goes straight into the application itself. So let's see camera on both phones, and much faster on the Galaxy S9. Settings, faster on the Galaxy S. Calculator, clock. Pretty much in every application, the Galaxy S beats the S9. Galaxy S9 has these smooth animations, but like I said, I'm not going to open third-party applications because this software version is long dead, so I can't do that. But let's see if this little amount of RAM on this phone, 512 MB of RAM, is actually holding the applications in the memory or not. So let's go all the way back to the first app, phone dialer. Okay, seems like it is. Let's see if we go to clock. I mean, I can't really tell if that's a refresh because there's no animation. It opens applications in an instant. So going into messaging, calculator. I gotta say, for stock-based applications, this phone is still a beast for holding up all the applications in that little amount of RAM. But like I said, third-party apps, they're not gonna work on this phone anymore, and hence that's why I can't test it out. Obviously, it will be terribly slow. They might even crash because the 1 GHz processor is just old, you know. So now another area where we excel so much is the camera. Now, probably one of the biggest features of the camera on the Galaxy S was the autofocus, which was a pretty big deal back in 2010. And now we have variable aperture feature, 4K recording, 960 FPS slow-mo. Like, this thing is amazing. Certainly Samsung has made some huge leaps with the camera tech, and I gotta say, for 2010 standard, the Galaxy S was pretty good with the pictures. I mean, still you can take some good looking pictures outdoors. Obviously indoor you're gonna have a lot of noise. I mean, it's the first ever Galaxy S camera, but it gives you everything. It can record videos, it can take selfies. You cannot do the front camera video recording, but still taking selfies in 2010 was pretty cool. Guys, 8 years of hard work. Samsung has made a lot of innovation, and I like that they're still sticking to their core values, like providing the users with the most options. But where does the Galaxy S stands in 2018? Well, it's kind of like a modern feature phone, since the current Android version is not supported by most of the apps that we use today, like Instagram and Facebook, WhatsApp, and many more. So you can only use the stock apps. You can use the browser to watch YouTube, checking the email, etc. And like I said, it's like a modern feature phone. You can still update this phone to Android 7.1.2 Nougat by rooting it, so that is evergreen. I'm sure the Oreo ROM will get to this baby someday, but yeah, by default, the software is long dead. So yeah, guys, that was an interesting 8 years later comparison. We've come quite far, and let's see what's going to happen with the 10th anniversary Galaxy S10. I'm excited for that. And if you guys don't know already, I am giving away a Samsung Galaxy S9. To enter this giveaway, all you have to do is to subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, that's where I'm most active, and follow me on Twitter, that's where I'll be announcing the winner, and lastly, leave a comment below. With that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.